And when I heard about the story, I was fascinated myself to know that the Prime Minister's Relief Fund was created from an idea that J.R.D. Tata put forward to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. J.R.D. Tata and a few of his fellow industrialists decided to sit down by themselves and formulate an economic plan for the long-term development of the country. This included G.D. Birla, Lala Shri Ram, Kasturbai Lalbai, and Purushottam Das Thakurdas. And then what J.R.D. Tata also did is he deputed 3 technocrats from the Tata Group to actually look at the operationalization, the drafting of the plan. And these were, of course, Dr. John Mathai, whose name you mentioned, but also Sir Ardirshid Dalal and A.D. Shroff. These were the 3 technocrats who worked on drafting the Bombay Plan. It's a very, very interesting episode drawn from the history of the Tata Group, Girish. So, the story of the first Indian team to the Olympics is fascinating by itself. How Sir Dorabji Tata, driven by love for his country and wanting to see the Indian team participate in the Olympics, how he put a selection committee together, got a 6-member team to go to the first, the Antwerp Olympics in 1920, and how eventually the Indian Olympic Association was set up in India with Dorabji Tata as its founder president. I was poring over some accounts in the office when the door opened and a stranger in a strange garb appeared. Imagine Jamshedji Tata with the Parsi garb, with a turban on his head, coming into an office in New York. He walked in, he leaned over my desk, looked at me fully a minute in silence, and finally he said in a deep voice, "Are you Charles Page Pepin?" I said yes. He stared at me again intently and silently for a long time. And then he turned to Charles Page Pepin and said, "Will you come to India with me?" And looked him in the eyes.